Hey, I'm Dr. SCL. I'm a dad, a chiropractor, and the translator you didn't know you needed in this, the first year of parenting. This is Decoded, the first year, the podcast that turns baby brain confusion, mum burnout, and milestone panic into clarity you can actually use. Let's make sense of the chaos by decoding it together. Hey, it's Dr. SCL, and normally right about now I'd be telling you about a grizzly baby or a stiff neck or that mum standing in her kitchen at 6 p.m. Googling, why won't my baby just settle? But not today. Today I want you to picture something else. I want you to picture 52 Tuesdays. 52 times you or another mum has hit play on this podcast, probably one-handed, probably feeding, probably exhausted, and you gave me 20 minutes of your absolutely precious, scarce first year headspace. That's a full year. That's 52 episodes, and that is genuinely wild to me. So this episode is different. I'm not going to be focusing on single problem baby behavior. Instead, I want to answer the question I get asked more than any other, usually by a mum who's just discovered the show and binged six episodes in a row at 2 a.m. Scott, why does the nervous system explain literally everything? Let's decode the whole first year in one go. So here's what I noticed a little over a year ago, and it's the reason the podcast exists. Mums in that first year are handed a checklist. Baby rolls by 4 months, sits by 6, latches appropriately, sleeps through eventually. And when something doesn't tick the box on a schedule, she is sent off to fix the symptom. More tummy time, a different bottle, stricter routines. And nobody is lying to mums. The advice isn't wrong, it's just incomplete. It's all downstream. All too often, an OT can tell you what a milestone should look like. A physio can tell you how the body can get there. But almost no one is sitting with mum and explaining why some babies get there more easily and others fight every step of the way. And that's why almost always it'll trace back to one system running the whole show underneath everything else. That gap, that's the entire purpose of this podcast. So far, 52 episodes with one recurring theme. The nervous system isn't one factor among many. It is upstream of all of them. So let's decode this properly one more time, because if you've only caught a few episodes, this is the thread that ties every single one of these episodes together. So I want you to think of your baby's nervous system as the control tower for a very busy little airport. Every plane that lands or takes off, every muscle movement, every suck, swallow, breathe pattern at the breast, every decision about whether it's safe to relax into sleep, every single one of those gets cleared for takeoff by that control tower first. When the tower is calm, organized, and getting good information from the runways, that's what we call regulation. The planes move smoothly. Babies roll, they latch, they settle, they tolerate being on their tummy without staging protest. But if the little tower is overwhelmed, there's too much input, the information coming in is mixed quality, or it's stuck in just some form of survival mode, everything will back up. And here's the bit that changes how you see your baby forever. The backup doesn't look like a nervous system problem. It'll look like a grizzly baby, a stalled or delayed milestone, a baby who arches away from the breast, a late roller. The same tower, the same root cause, 52 completely different symptoms on the surface. That's why one lens keeps explaining behaviours that look on paper, totally unrelated. It was never 52 separate problems. It was one system showing you its workload in 52 different accents. Let me give you the highlight reel. The way I would tell it to a mate at a barbecue. Your baby who only turned their head one way, that wasn't stubbornness. That was a control tower with clearer signals from one side more than the other. The baby who screamed through tummy time, not a bad tummy time baby. A nervous system reading gravity and pressure as too much information, too fast. The baby who latched fine at the breast but fell apart at 5 o'clock every single afternoon, same baby, same day, nervous system simply running out of runway capacity by dinner time. None of those mums were doing anything wrong. Every single one of them has been told to fix the surface. What actually shifted things was going one layer deeper. That's the pattern, over and over. 52 times to date. Symptom on top, nervous system underneath. And underneath is where the real answers have always been sitting. So here we are, 1 year, 52 episodes, one thread running through every single one of them. If you take nothing else from this whole first year of this podcast, please take this. The milestone checklist tells you what happened. Only the nervous system will tell you why. And once you're looking at the why instead of just the what, you will stop panicking about the checklist and start understanding your baby, which, if you ask me, is far more useful of a superpower for the second year than any other milestone chart ever could be. And if there's one thing to actually do after listening today, it's this. Please grab a copy of the Baby Milestone Decoder. To do so, just send me a DM with the word Decoder. You'll find me at Mount Hawthorn Chiropractic on the socials. I haven't talked about this form properly in a while, so here's a quick brief underlying. It's not another checklist. It takes milestones you've already been handed, the rolling, the sitting, the latching, the settling, and for each one it will walk you through the nervous system question underneath. What's actually been asked of your baby's control tower to get there, and what it looks like when that's running smoothly versus under load. So instead of just ticking a box or panicking about a certain date, you can actually see where your baby's at and why. Best tip, print it, stick it on your fridge, or just keep it on your phone for the next time you're thinking, is this normal? And you're on Google at 2 a.m. It is the fastest way to apply everything from the last 12 months of episodes to exactly where your baby is right now. And to every single mum who pressed play or download over the last 52 weeks, genuinely, thank you. The next 12 months, I'm going to keep going deeper into this stuff. Finally, please remember, milestones will tell you what your baby did. The nervous system tells you why, and why is where the real answers live. From the end of year 1, Dr. SCL, out. Thanks for listening to Decoded, the first year, where we translate the mess of early parenting into something that actually makes sense. Be sure to share this episode with a friend, a partner, or a mum that you know who is quietly struggling through the noise and secretly Googling every milestone. If you want to hear more decoding, follow at Mount Hawthorn Chiropractic on the socials. Let's keep decoding the chaos. No mansplaining, no pressure, no judgment, just clarity when you need it most. Please note, this podcast isn't medical advice. It's just smart strategies from a Gonstead chiropractor, a dad, and someone who's been in the room with hundreds of mums trying to make sense of their baby's development, their own postpartum recovery, and the constant noise that comes with modern parenting. Always chat with your health team for specific care.